What's up, y'all? I just want to make this quick video. I was just thinking about the goodness of God. There was a point in time where I just didn't like worship music, dude. I didn't like worship music. I didn't care to read the Bible. It was all very boring to me. And, you know, I had the understanding that, well, I wouldn't say that. I'd say that I had the observation skills to, you know, see mature Christians and the fruit in their lives and how much they loved that stuff. And it just grew, man. It just grew. I just want to encourage you that it's true. It's true what the Bible says, that anything that you ask in His name and His will, it will be given to you. If you don't like that stuff and you know it's important, pray about it and He will give it to you. That's exactly what has happened to me. And I don't even know how much I actually even prayed about it, to be honest with you. I think He was more or less, that's weird. He was more or less reading my thoughts, I think. You know, I would see these people and I would think, wow, you know, like, I wish, not as like a comparison thing, but just knowing like, that's good. Like, to be filled up by just doing those things. Like, what a blessing. And God has answered that. He has answered that over time. Some things happen just suddenly, like the music. I just suddenly started liking the worship music. That is something that God changed in my heart quickly. But not all worship music, you know. I guess that's not entirely accurate. You know, I couldn't listen to hymns and all of that real rich Christian worship music, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. And I feel like that's one of the things that He's done for me recently. You know, I would look at like some of these old hymns and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. You know, I know it's very rich in the lyrics and just the heritage of how many people have sung these throughout time. And I just wasn't stoked about him. I just wasn't stoked about him. And I wanted to be, though. I wanted to be. I'm like, Lord, like, I would love to just be so pure that these pure songs touch my soul. And I'm not saying that I'm so pure. That's not what I'm trying to get at. But that they would, like, touch my soul in the way that they do other people. And that I could actually love these things. And He's answered that. He's answered that. I sit and I listen to music that I adore it. It changes my entire day, and it's music that would have been a complete bore to me even like 2 years ago. It is just so good, and God is so good to answer those prayers. So if you want to love Jesus and you just don't, I mean, let's be honest, and you know that you don't. You look at other people and don't compare yourself, but we should be paying attention to these types of things. You see like somebody who just loves Jesus and you're like, wow, I don't feel that way. Pray about it. Say, God, like, help me with this. You know, some people, it's not love at first sight. I think I mentioned this in another video. It takes time for some people, but you have to put in the effort. You know, you can't earn it, but you have to put in the effort, just like any relationship, you know. You just got to put in the effort, but He will answer. He will answer the prayers to make you just enjoy the things that are good for you. But much love, y'all.